brindo, desde lo feo hasta lo lindo. Tú eres una prueba que el mundo a mí nunca me brindó. Quería casarme, yo tan loco en ilusionarme, creyendo en tus besos y tus caricias. La verdad no fue el culpable. Ay, todo tiene un propósito y dejarme será solo uno más. Siempre a medias no he logrado encontrar mi otra mitad. El tiempo dirá, el tiempo dirá. Y cuando la encuentre de ti no me voy a acordar. El día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? Ahora con quién voy a compartir todas mis noches húmedas. Ahora quién me va a dar los besos como tú los das. Todo es una ilusión y eso lo verás. Tú amabas a Nico pero nunca a Nicolás. Tú eras la oveja mala del rebaño. Tu vicio a la fama sí me hizo daño. Tantas promesas fueron por el caño, porque lo único que cumplí son años. Chica, si te vas y luego me quieres ver, eso nunca pasará. Prefiero otra mujer. Chica, si te vas y juegas otro papel que nunca te quedará, como eso de serme fiel. El día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será? Tú eras todo lo que yo quería. Hoy eres todo lo que quiero olvidar. Tú fuiste bla 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 y mi inseguridad lo hizo más fácil para ti. El día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? El día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será?
Hey guys, I'm SD Wolf. Welcome back to the channel. We did the Encanto build for you here. Actually, I don't even have the back of it ready. The front of it is probably one of the toughest parts, was making sure that the cherry blossoms didn't look too overpowering. Which at the front door, they look a little, it's kind of like they're switched. My front door cherry blossom is a little overdone, and our tower here that really is supposed to be full of them is a little underdone. So I may kind of come in and try some little tweaking on that, and then of course get the back done for you. But the general layout I'm pretty happy with. The temple pieces, they came out, I mean, they turned out really helpful for this front step, little front stoop area. The little wood accents that go back kind of like almost into the upper living area, I just kind of made it look like a little hallway up there. The wood pieces really helped out with that. As usual in these type of builds, the roof was the toughest part for me to really try to make it look right. I think it came out okay-ish, but you'll notice like this little roof piece, there's supposed to be a second little roof piece right here. It's missing. I just couldn't really make it look correct, like coming off that balcony. But I still think it ended up looking okay. At least you can see the balcony, and we've got the door and the little bit of regular roof overhang. The little European pieces were really helpful with making the shutters on these windows. And then we've got the little, like the next little open air little hallway area right there. You'll notice in the movie, in the concept art, this little wing of the house is actually rock. So once again, the new little European rock pieces helped out big time right there. And all of this is because this totally come about because Jonty, like last weekend, sent Drew and I a picture and said, "What do you guys think?" And I said, "Oh man, that looks awesome." And he's like, "Do you know what it's from?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Encanto." He's like, "Yes." He's like, I must have done something right because you recognize that. So he did a really cool job on his, and I started thinking, I need to try that. And actually, if you remember, Leaf called me out actually a couple months ago and said, "Estan, you need to try the Encanto house." And I just never really, you know, I'd always, it's kind of like been in the back of my head. But then when Jonty sent us that screenshot of what he had been up to, I was like, yeah, time to try that because that looks awesome. So I've just got a little bit of the foliage down here, really complements the house well. I went back and forth a ton on deciding what color I wanted to go with for the actual house. I changed it all up, but in the end, I think it ended up working out okay. If you wanted to match the kind of yellow color I have, you can see it's ECB 26B. That's what we ended up rolling with, and I think it just complements the roof and the other little pops of colors really nice, like that yellow, really faint, almost sun-like yellow. And yeah, another tough part was the tower. That still doesn't look totally to my satisfaction, but it's enough for you to, you know, get like, oh yeah, there's the big tower on top. And so yeah, other than that, it's just kind of covering the roof up with foliage. You know, the roof in the movie is kind of heavily moss covered, seeping down into the tiles. So I thought that was a really cool look. This roof on the little green, this smaller little green room, it is completely covered with ivy and flowers. And then, like I said, just the definitely I don't think would look as cool, would not be as possible to really give it this pop without the cherry blossom. So that is something I think I'm just really thankful that we have, because I just don't know how you would give it that really overgrown pink pop without the cherry blossoms. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think down below, and if you've tried it, I'd love to come see what your version is. Throw it up on the workshop, and when I get this finished and I get the back kind of closed in, which will, you know, it probably won't have any theming, because obviously if you put this anywhere, it's going to be outward facing. your path or a backdrop to a restaurant or exhibit. So, but we'll get this cleaned up and get it put on the workshop this weekend, and you guys can dive in here and you can let me know what you think in person. So anyways, guys, I'm Stan Wolf as always. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya!